Hey guys, Waterfowler41 here, and in today's video, we're going to be installing the plug-and-play dome lights from F150 LEDs in my 2023 Raptor. These are direct plug-and-play replacements for the factory dome lights in the back seat, and what they're going to give you is a lot more illumination in the back seat. So what we're going to do is really overcomplicate this video by doing pre- and post-light level meter readings with the factory, and then we'll install the F150 LEDs, and then we'll measure that just to see truly how much more light we're getting. So first things first, let's go ahead and get the garage closed, get everything dark, measure the OEM lights, and then I'll show you how to install the F150 LEDs, and then we'll take after meter readings and see just truly how much more illumination we're getting in the back seat. All right, so here's how we're going to test the brightness. I got my light meter set up here. I got a piece of tape just to make sure that when I'm doing pre and post, I'm measuring from the same location. I got my meter set to foot candles. That's what I'm familiar with. That's what I use at work. Is this the most scientific test ever? Nope, but it's going to give me some sort of baseline as to what our OEM light levels are to what aftermarket are. So anyway, what I could do now is I'm going to shut off all lights in the garage, and then I'm going to set this on max. And then once we close the door, I only have the driver's side map light on. Everything else is off inside the truck. Once I shut off those lights, then I'll flip this over to max, see what that foot candle reading is. We'll swap out to the F150 LEDs, do the same thing, and then see what our pre and post looks like. All right, so we got all the lights off in the garage, completely dark here other than the driver's side map light. And let's take a look at this guy. Go ahead and flip it on max, and then let's make the screen so we can see it. And we're getting about 2.75 foot candles. So that's our baseline. Let's go ahead and swap out the factory map lights and then see what that light level improvement is. All right, so the first thing you want to do before you even touch any of the lights and unplug anything is you want to go ahead and hit this button here and make sure that it's orange. You basically want to turn off all the interior lights that when the door opens. We're going to keep that off. We're going to go back and replace the lights, and then we'll come back up here. We'll sync the lights, and then we can turn that function off. So make sure that that button is orange, and let's dive into the back seat and swap out these lights. All right, so now that we got the interior light button switched off, got all our lights off, the easiest way I found to get the lights out is to take a little flathead screwdriver, carefully slide it underneath the lip here, and then just basically turn it flat so you pop the light out. There's spring clips on the front and the back of the light, and that's what you're trying to disengage. So you can see the spring clips right there. There's the front side. It's the same clip, but a flathead on one side is all you need. Be gentle. You will tear the roof panel if you're not careful enough. All right, so now go grab your F150 LED light, and it's got a little bit of a whip on it, but this thing plugs right back into the factory location. And then just like the factory light, you can see there's spring clips on the front and back. Those will pop right back into the ceiling hole as well, and then we should be good to go on this side. So let's go ahead and pop this light in, show you its operation, and then we'll do our final light level meter readings and then shut this one down. All right, F150 LED light is installed. The easiest way is to push the front in first and then just pop in the rear. You can see once you plug it in, it's lit up, and if you hit that button, it turns everything on. So let's go ahead and do the passenger side, and let's take our final light measure readings and then do pre-post and shut this one down. All right, now that we have all of our lights installed, they're not turned on just yet. You can see the button itself that illuminates, so it's a nice little effect on the ceiling. The last thing we need to do is sync the lights. So we're going to hop up in the front seat here. We're going to hold down the dome light button, so it's the front button on the left side of this little section, this little center upper console. Hold it down for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. And now we're good. Now we can turn this guy off. So all the lights came on. So let's go ahead and get our little test apparatus set up and measure the the after and see what our light level meter reading is. All right, got all our lights off, got our F150 LED lights installed. Let's go ahead and turn on that one, and there is a ton of brightness. You could already tell, huge improvement. Taking a look at our light level meter, so we're at 42 foot candles. So almost 16 times more light output coming out of the F150 LEDs versus the OEM lights, and there's not a ton of spillover into the front seat, so it's not going to be distracting for the driver. But anyway, that's how you install the F150 LEDs, dome lights in the back of your truck. Plug and play, very easy. Pop out the old ones, pop in the new ones, and you get 15 to 16 times more light in the back seat. So with that said, thank you very much for watching. Link to these guys down in the description. Appreciate it. See you in the next one.